Hey, so starting this video kind of late today, but fall is upon us, and it looks like the frogs are starting to hibernate now. So I'm not seeing too many out here today, but the falls are raging because it rained pretty much all day yesterday, and we have tons more rain in the forecast. But there's just been a lot of precipitation, mostly rain, over the last few days, and the falls is just raging here. The water level's so high that I had a lot of trouble even getting over here. Usually I'm able to walk across these rocks, but they're all underwater now. So I'm barely able to sort of squeeze through on the edge. And these grapevines, and then I have to sort of act like a frog myself to sort of leapfrog from rock to rock, just to get to dry area. Shit. Okay. I usually go this way, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, just because too much water. So I have to take the high road here. If you do like the frog action, I did record a little bit last week when the frogs were still out. But unfortunately, I think they are starting to hibernate now because of the fact that it's just the time of year and we're going into fall right now. This is my second option to cross the river and get into the regular walking path in the woods, and it is also pretty much underwater. Even if I do plant my foot on that rock, I'm likely to slip and go in the water. I'm definitely not going to make that. Maybe I can actually go this way. Come on. It's like a rock that's barely surface to the water. Make it a little wet. There's this rock here, which is a little closer. Okay. If I don't make this, I'm going to be up to my knees. Okay, I made it with one foot, and the other foot went in the water. You can see that I've put some tape on my knives. Oftentimes you'll miss your target, or it'll bounce off the tree or whatever, and it'll end up in the woods. So say I go to throw my knife at this tree and I miss. Whoops. Stick those two and now I gotta go find the other one. So with that tape on it, it's a lot easier to spot when it's in the bush, in the weeds somewhere. You can see I've had the tape on for a couple of days of throwing, so it does get kind of banged up. I buy this it's painter's tape, but it's not the masking tape texture painter's tape. It's the if you go to Home Depot or Canadian Tire or any kind of home hardware type store, you can get painter's tape that is smooth and waterproof. So you want to use that for your knives. It just stays on a little bit longer and it beads the water off. All right, well, that's the end of the day for today. Today's Thursday. I'm just sort of not recording every single day, but interesting things don't happen every single day, but there are interesting things that happen throughout the week. So I'm sort of recording what's interesting through the week and then pouring it up here maybe for a weekly video. But that's it for this Thursday. Maybe see you in the next scene or in the next video. Bye for now. All right, well, it is Friday and I'm out on my lunch break hike. I had to leave at 11 o'clock a little bit early today because I have a bunch of meetings this afternoon. But I have my sharp blades knives with me today. I'm gonna be throwing these and it's gonna be fun. And we'll look around for any other cool stuff that we can find today. I don't think we have too many warm days left. It's seriously cold out today. It is late September. So I think I'm gonna head over to the Fancy Woods today, actually. Just because I have to go over there to hit the store, so. So this is the point where I usually veer off and cross the water over here, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, these trees went down with the storms we've had this late spring or late summer, early fall. Really getting used to these guys. When you throw them, you have to release and basically push off with your finger at almost at the end of the handle, like right about here. You can kind of see where I've worn it out. But when you release, you have to release early, almost at the top of your throw, and then really glide your finger off almost at the end of the handle here, right about here. And that seems to produce pretty good results for longer distance throwing. I've been getting more sticks that way. All right, so we're exiting the Sketchy Woods here, and the Fancy Woods is right across the street. No cars. Cars coming. Even though the other woods is the Sketchy Woods, this is the Fancy Woods. However, there is some sketch happening here. I haven't been in here since the storms hit a couple weeks ago. But I can see that there's tons of down trees that were not down before. That's the sketchiest part of this woods. The rest of it's fun. It's like 90% fancy, 10% sketchy. The other one's like a little more sketchy. Hey, that works. Yeah, that works. Not too bad. I didn't even put these here. These are already here. Not too bad at all. With two of them here. And it sticks in pretty good. Oops. But there's no shortage of dead wood in this woods, as you can see. Okay, I'm gonna stay in this area. So we are in the Fancy Woods. It's fancy because there's a bunch of $3 million homes that surround it. And also, it has an asphalt driveway, as you can see here. Bunch of rich kids over there. Anyways, I'm gonna just stay in the woods a fair amount, out of eye shot, and just sort of do some stealth throwing over here. I'll just continue throwing at these boards. This is a pretty good setup here. And it's also a good distance away from the trail, but no one can really see what I'm doing. Nice. Yeah, I do like throwing at these 2x6s. Holy shit! I bounced it off the tree by accident and it still went in. I'm gonna have to slow-mo that in the edit. I need to see how that happened. That was crazy. But no, I did it on purpose. Yeah, these knives are feeling really good to me now. Yeah, the way they're curved, this really makes sense for no spin. You just keep gliding them off the end, gliding your finger off the end of the handle like that, and once you find a release point that works, not just releasing the knife during the throw, but where to release contact of your finger and flick it off. Once you get it down and you find out what works, you just keep practicing that, and muscle memory just takes over. Okay, back to work. All right, put those away. Now I'm fancying it up, living large in the fancy woods. I'm walking to the beat with asphalt under my feet, hike, throw knives, work, sleep, repeat. All right, so I'm just gonna hit the store here and then I'm gonna get back to work, so I'll say goodbye now. Thanks for watching today. My hair's a mess. Anyways, thanks for watching today. And this week, these are just probably clips from the whole week. But, have a great weekend, whichever weekend you're watching this on, and that's all for now. Bye.